I told data was coming from the third party system to the Salesforce. Internally, we had object called opti-temp. Whatever the data that is coming from the external system, that is not directly stored to the opportunity. On nightly basis, new opportunities will be coming from external system into Salesforce. On nightly basis, using a command line data loader, new opportunities will be uploaded to the Salesforce. Whatever the opportunity data we are getting, they are stored to opportunity temp object. There is an object called opportunity temp in which they are stored. Once they are stored, when user login, the moment I log in, let us say, let me explain the requirement clearly. So the moment user login, are we getting a table here? Where was the box? Inserted box. The moment user login, you'll be getting a message here. On the top, you'll be getting a message here. Below the tab panel. On the top, we have a tab panel. Below the tab panel, we'll be getting a flash. What was the flash? We'll be getting a flash like this. Now, this is the flash message what we are going to get. Once I click on this flash message, I'll get a box like this. Once I click on the flash message, you're not able to see. I'll fix the screen here. The moment user login, you get a link here. You get a link here, new opportunities. Flash will be coming. The flash will be coming. Now, what was this? Whenever the opportunities are assigned from third party system, already owner of the record is decided. When you click on this, when we click on new opportunity button, all the opportunities which are stored in opti-temp object and assigned to the current user. Now, what was the story here? When we click on When we click on new opportunity button, all the opportunities which are stored in the OptiTemp object assigned to the current user will be displayed. Now, what was this? On the top, basically, we have right. Let us go to the next screen. In the next screen, when I click on this, we are going to get the screen like this. The moment I click on this, we are going to get a screen like this. Listen to the screen carefully, Amma. When I click on that new opportunity, we are getting the screen like this. Date 10th November 2018. Distributor. Let us see. Distributor name ABC. Then we received opportunity. Now the current user who logged in is Sham. Some display. Second, distributor. One of the good implementation. Right. Then again, now if you observe this, what are you getting here? Data was grouped based on date and it was grouped based on distributor. How the data was grouped, boss? First they are grouped based on date, then they are grouped based on distributor. This is how we are going to get the data. When we are going to get the screen, now what is the procedure? From third party system, let me save the screen also. What was this object? OptiTemp. Then opportunity premium. Now this is the Apollo system. From Apollo system, new opportunities. All the new opportunities. created in the Apollo system are sent to Salesforce. And whatever the data we are sending, that will be coming here. So what we have here, name of the opportunity, let us say amount, due date, like this data is coming. So the data will be sent to this from nightly basis from opportunity. The data is coming. So if you want to practice, what we can do? If you want to practice, what we can do? Create this opportunity as one object, one Salesforce account. Take another Salesforce account. Now what happened? Now you write a schedule apex, which will fetch all the opportunities from the Salesforce account and send this data to the another Salesforce account. If you want to practice this scenario, simple example. Take this one account. What is that? Salesforce dev at the rate of 313. Take this account. Right. Now what we do? Write a web service program to insert new records. Now from this service, write a schedule apex, which will run every day. All the new opportunities created. And send them to now. If you want to practice, you can do it in this way. Even the web service will be practiced. Now the data will be sent to the system. Data is sent to the system. Opportunity 1. Like this data will come associated with a particular account. Let us say Sham. And automatically when they are sending, owner of the record is automatically assigned. And they have distributor ready. Like this. So from external system on nightly basis, whatever the data, new opportunities are created in the Apollo system, they are sent to the Salesforce. They are stored in the OptiTemp object. Now what happened? Sathish logged in. When Sathish logged in, when the Sham logged in, the moment the Sham logged in, what do you find? You find this screen. Now opportunities are there. Now some records are there. Whichever the data is coming from external system, whichever the records are created from the external system, some of the records are there in this table on the name of Sham. So when the Sham logged in, you will find an option here. New opportunities are come for you. When I click on this, then I'm going to get this screen. When I click on this is the screen. All the new opportunities which are assigned to Sham, they are grouped based on what? Date, distributor. So on 10th November 2018, distributor ABC, on the name of distributor ABC, 2 opportunities are assigned to you. On the name of distributor XYZ, 2 more opportunities. So what we are doing, how are you creating? OptiTemp object is there. Get the data grouped by, get the data which belongs to current user. Okay, whatever the data we are getting, group them by date, subgroup them by distributor. Did you get my point? Write a SQL query to fetch all the opportunity temp records which are assigned to the current user. Who is the current user who logged in? Sham. All the records which are assigned to Sham, get those records. Group them with date by. Group them with a date. Group them with a date. Subgroup them with a distributor. This is how we are going to get. Are you getting my point here? So once again, I'll explain the process. From external system, opportunities are coming on nightly basis and they are stored to an object called opti-temp. Once they are stored to the opti-temp, whatever the records that are stored to opti-temp, okay, if the current user opportunities are stored to opti-temp, this is the first screen amount. Whatever the records are there from external system, what is happening? From external system, data is assigned to, data is stored in the opti-temp. Okay, then when the current user logged in, who is the current user who logged in? Sure. Who is the user who logged in? Sham. When Sham logged in, when you click on this, then what he is going to get? List of opportunities which are assigned to Sham. List of opportunities which are assigned to Sham, they are displayed on the page. When you click on the new, we are going to get this. Now, when I click on this, once you got this, now what happened? I selected this. When I select this, they will check for this account. Already account is there. For the account, this opportunity is already there in the Salesforce or not. This is record is in opti-temp. No. This is in which record? Opti-temp. Now it will verify, are there any opportunities in the opportunity object with the same name? Now if there are any opportunity with the same name, they will check here. When I click that, you are finding it. Upset. Delete. Conflict. When I select this, if there is any duplicate data, then it will be showing opportunity 1, Wipro, if it is found, what does it mean? Already duplicate data is there. Then what I will do? I will click on delete. When I click on delete, this record will be deleted from opti-temp. Boss, already this record was there. Click on delete. So what will happen? This record will be, when you click on delete, then upset. If there is no duplicate data, if there is no duplicate data in the opportunity, then new opportunity will be created and record will be deleted from. If duplicate data is there, directly I will click on delete. The record is deleted from opti-temp. Right? If duplicate data is there, I will click on delete. No duplicate data, I will click on upset. New opportunity will be created and record will be deleted from opti-temp. Now, I feel record is assigned to me, but actually I should not be the owner for that record. System is going to assign the owner and send it, but they assign the record to me. I should not be the owner of this record. Someone else should be the owner. Then I'll click on conflict. When I click on conflict, this out. I hope you got my point. When you click on the new, this page will come. Select the opportunity. It will verify are there any duplicate opportunity with the same data, right? That means already it is created. Yes. Then delete it from the temporary record. No. Create this as a new opportunity. Remove from OptiTemp. Conflict. Assign them to another team. Did you find my point? Did you find? When I select the checkbox, when I select the radio button, if there is any, this data is, where is this data? This data is in opportunity temp. Now I am checking in opportunity, are there any duplicate records? If there are any duplicate records in the opportunity, then display here. Then I will click on delete. Record will be deleted from OptiTemp. No duplicate data, click on upset. It will create a new record in the opportunity. New record in the opportunity. Click on conflict. That record will be reassigned to conflict team. They will handle it. I hope you are good. I hope you are good. When is this process? When opportunities are coming from external system to Salesforce. We have seen three procedures. One is lead conversion, opportunity created. Second one, fig code creation. Third one, opportunity tab. Fourth one, coming from external system. I hope you are clear with this. There are four ways in which the opportunities are getting created in the application. One is the lead conversion process. Second one is new opportunity tab. Third one is fig code creation. Fourth one is external system. I hope you are good. Clear? Right. I hope people have followed this procedure. Hopefully yes or no. Now look at the procedure. This screen says data is coming from external system into Salesforce and stored in an object called OptiTemp. Now, when user login, if any new records are assigned to this user, you get a flash on the top, new opportunities. When I click on that flash, list of opportunities which are assigned to the current user, they are displayed in this format, grouped by date, subgrouped by distributor. When I select any one of the radio button, they will check any duplicate records are there. If duplicate records are there, that will be displayed. I will click on delete. No duplicate record is there, I will click on upset, create a record. If conflict is there, click on conflict. This is how the data is getting created from external system. I hope you are clear. People are good with this, right? Okay. Now let us go to the next one. Action support. Action support. When you say radio button on change, invoke it. I hope you are good with this. So now tell me, according to your application, what is the source of your opportunities? In how many ways the opportunities are created? According to your application, opportunities are created from four different sources. One is the lead conversion, other one is the tab, other one is the quick code, fourth one is the external system. This is how the opportunities are getting created. Okay. Then when opportunities are getting created, then we told vertical horizontals. Vertical horizontal. Then I told when opportunity is closed, who created, we had double bubble concept. I hope you are good with this. Okay. Now try to understand this point. Try to understand this point. Here we had whenever every Sunday evening 5 p.m. batch Apex will run and fetch all the records from opti-temp object whose age is more than 3 days, whose age is more than 3 days, and create them as opportunities and delete those records. So what was this? They will give you 3 days time. Within 3 days time, you decide whether to delete or create. Every Sunday, batchX will run. Go to opti-temp object. Any record which was created in opti-temp whose age is more than 3 days. That means records which are created 3 days back, but still they are in the table. They will be automatically converted into opportunity and they are removed from the opti-temp. That means within 3 days you have a time to delete them or convert them into opportunity. But after 3 days, automatically they will be converted into opportunities. Within 3 days, you have a time to convert them into opportunity or delete them or click on conflict. After 3 days, every Sunday batchX will run, which will automatically convert these opportunities into what? Which will convert these opportunities automatically into, which will convert these temporary records into opportunities, remove them from temp. Now you can say every day or every Sunday. You can make it every day. Every day at morning 5 a.m. batchX will run, fetch all the records from the opti-temp whose age is more than 3 days and create them as opportunity and delete these records from opti-temp. So how many days time you have? You have 3 days time to take a decision. If you don't take a decision within 3 days, system will automatically convert them into opportunity. So how did you implement this? BatchX with ScheduleX. Conversion of temporary records into opportunities. Now you have a time to convert the temporary records into opportunities. You have a time to take a call to convert the records into opportunities. Within 3 days, if you don't take a call, system will automatically create them as opportunities and delete them from opti-temp. I hope you are good with this. Clear? Okay. Next, every Sunday, batchX will run and fetch all the opportunities every Sunday. BatchX will run and fetch all the opportunities whose age is more than 30 days and still not closed. Stage is open means not closed or closed one or closed last. Stage is open. Still they are not closed. Stage can be anything which is other than closed one or closed last. So every Sunday batchX will run, fetch all the opportunities whose age is more than 30 days and stage is open. Group them according to the owner. Group them according to the owner and send an email with a list of all the opportunities owned by the user and not progressing. So what happened? Every Sunday batchX will run, find out what all the opportunities are there whose age is more than 30 days. All the opportunities whose age is more than 30 days. All the opportunities whose age is more than 30 days. So you have created this opportunity 30 days back, but still they are not progressing. Still that is not progressing. Now still the opportunities are not closed. From 30 days back you created, still they are not closed. Get those type of opportunities, group them according to the owner. This owner have the following records. Kumar has the following records. Kiran has the following records. Send an email with the list of opportunities. Kumar, these are the opportunities which you are owning. They are not progressing from last 30 days. Process them. Did you get my point? All the opportunities whose age is more than 30 days, but still they are open. Group them according to the owner. Send an email with a list of opportunities which are not progressing. I hope you got my point. Did you get my point? Opportunities which are owned by you and age is more than 30 days. First, fetch all the opportunities whose age is more than 30 days, which are open. Group them according to the user. Send an email to the user. These are the opportunities which you own. They are not progressing. Respond. Now, what is the concept we are using here? Batch bugs. What is the concept we are using here? Batch bugs with a schedule effects. Batch bugs with a schedule effects. I hope you are good. Clear? Okay. Then, whenever any user is deactivated, fetch all the opportunities which are open and assign them to this manager. Whenever any user is deactivated, fetch all the opportunities which are open which are owned by the user. Open. Or assign those records users. Assign them to users manager. Assign those records to users manager. I hope you are good. Whenever any user is deactivated, fetch all the opportunities which are owned by the user and open. Then assign those records to users manager. Then how you are going to implement? Trigger. How you are going to implement? Trigger. When user is modified and active stage is selected, active is disabled. Whenever the active checkbox is modified, write a trigger, fetch all the opportunities which are owned by him are still open and reassign them to users. Here there is a mixed DML exception which will be encountered, because you are trying to update a user and you are trying to update a user at the same time you are trying to update the opportunity. Then what will happen? Mixed DML exception will happen. That is the reason we will be applying here future method. Trigger with a future method to achieve this. At least this can be implemented by you. Very simple example, right? What was that? You are writing a trigger on a user. Whenever the user checkbox is disabled, then automatically fetch all the opportunities owned by that user, assign them to users manager. I hope you are good. Clear? Now I feel these scenarios are sufficient for you to explain your first project. I hope you are good. Can I explain this? Whatever you have done from the last 4 classes, can you explain this for 5 or 10 minutes? Right? Now at max you'll be explaining for what? 5 to 10 minutes. Okay. 5 to 10 minutes if your fate is not good. Otherwise, maybe 1 or 2 minutes. I hope you are good. Clear? Okay. This hard copies I'll give you tomorrow. You can take that hard copy. Accordingly make the flow which you are comfortable with. Now I have given this. Here I have used a term. If it is insurance, you say insurance policies. If it is a pharma, you say you are selling drugs. Categories are what? Okay. If it is insurance, insurance policies will be selling. If it is a pharma, you will be selling different category of drugs. Now the business flow is same. We have leads, accounts, and everything same. But the only thing is insurance. You keep an insurance client. You sell policies. If it's a pharma, you sell drugs. I hope you are good. I'll give the hard copy according to this. Organize it and form the structure. Once you form the structure, come back to me. So tomorrow I'll start another one. So this we have covered almost in this project explanation. We have covered what is the leads for you, what is the accounts for you, how the opportunities are created, how they are tackled. Okay. Then we told we have almost covered all the technical scenarios on this. We have got a couple of batch X, couple of schedule effects, couple of triggers, couple of extensions, couple of web services, okay, and different format of loading the data, okay, creating of Visual Force pages, custom buttons, almost every technical functionality we worked. We have covered all the scenarios in this. So from the sentences, frame the structure on this according to your scenarios, whichever the trigger you want to explain, whichever the batch effects you want to explain, form the structure. So when they ask you, in my application I had this requirement, I implemented. So everything you have to refer in terms of your application. What is a trigger? This is, I had a requirement in my application like this, I implemented trigger. What is the batch effects? I had a requirement like this, I implemented. So refer, instead of doing a definitions, refer to the scenario what you implemented in the project. Don't go with theoretical definitions. Okay, go with the scenarios. Right, boss? Fine. Okay. So tomorrow we'll continue with the next one. Now, I'll give this flow tomorrow. I'll give the printouts. I'll give the hard copies. Organize it according to your requirement. Okay. Whatever the notes I typed on the notepad and screens I have created, I'll give a printout of it. Just try to organize them. Right?